The oil pipeline surveillance contracts in the Niger Delta have been reorganized and awarded to different stakeholders. The overbearing influence of Tantita Security Services has been whittled down for strategic reasons in a bid to pacify a few former agitators. Security sources reveal that with the new development, Tantita security operatives by High Chief Government Ekpomukpolo, also known as Tompolo, will now provide surveillance services over all installations within Delta State axis and no longer in the three states of Delta, Bayelsa and Rivers. The federal government, after reorganization of the contract, has accommodated new ex agitators to man installations in their domains. It was revealed that the decision to decentralize the contract was based on the agitation by key stakeholders within the region. Amid this informed the meeting of key foremost militant leaders in Port Harcourt, Rivers State at the weekend. The new arrangement has, however, accommodated three persons for Bayelsa State: Mr. David Leon, Mr. Ebikabowe, Victor Ben Boyloof, and Mr. Endurance Amagbein, while King Ateke, Tom, and Alhaji Asari Dokubo were given the surveillance job for Rivers State. In the new arrangements, Mr. Great Joshua Magva, who was Tompolu's Tantita coordinator in Bayelsa State, has lost out as he was not considered to manage any cluster. Sources confirmed that Tantita will no longer operate in Bayelsa and that Tompolo is not likely to hand the management of the Delta State cluster to Massiva. Some stakeholders, however, recommended the decision of the federal government on the exclusion of the embattled Bayelsa governorship candidate of APC Joshua Massiva, who they accuse of using the Tantita security for political gains. Bayelsa youth should no longer be deceived or unwint of any jumbo pay for them to support his political ambition. Imagine that he was forcing every worker of Tantita in Bayelsa to either declare for APC or resign. Just see how God solved the problem, our source stated. No wonder this is the work Asari Dokubo has been doing. We have not even heard anything from him. The only thing he was interested in on how to be given these contracts, and that is what he has been praying for and he has been fighting for. You know, like they always say, even during the Buhari's time, just insult the Igbos, insult them, threaten them, then the government will look at your side, and that is what is still playing out today. Anything you want to get from the government of the day, just begin to insult the Igbos and you are good to go. At least you can now rest. To be relevant in Nigeria, to get contract or post, either drug baron or lord, militant, cultists, armed robber, terrorists, not in this category, nothing for you. If you are not in this category, and which is true, nothing for you. I've been saying it. Those who have been collecting what is it called? What do they call this? This thing they gave them in Niger Delta. This to persuade, to pacify all those who are Igbo wagers. If you know belong to Igbo wagers, there's nothing for you. Alhaji Chief Dr. Asari Dokubo can now rest. He has gotten what he wants. Small time Ondo, Benin, Imo, and the rest go start. The food meant to be owned by you turned around for others to do the eating, and you are there warming and guide it for outsiders. No be juju be that. Yes, it is time for the boys to make cash for their elections efforts. The politicians have created a safe route for stolen oil assets to be guarded by their boys. More money for violence activities and armed purchase. More illegal exports for the big wigs in government and less output income for the general arts country pockets. Enjoyment don't start. Follow who no road, the pest will never end well. One will consume the other. Mark my word, soon real oil thief will commence. So who have been given the megad of gold in Zamfara State, Katsina State, and Sokoto Dokubo is now a megad. He has been paid for the insults on Igbos and gun trotting on how he will deal with Igbos and delete them. Jobs for the boys. I mean, the devil. Asari Dokubo can now rest. Yeah, that is what they are good for. Foolish people everywhere. Oil where and to develop their area is not for them. Protect the pipeline while the content goes to where the government did the right thing by giving the thief to guide pipeline. Sign of faith security. Government should equip our security agencies to do the job than giving to people who should be in prison. I said it that aside people looking for Tompolo position, it will hot in South and Nigeria. Asari Dokubo is a noisemaker. He cannot withstand Tompolo in terms of problem. Tompolo is more dangerous than Asari Dokubo, but he's a gentle lion and talks less, and that is exactly what usually happens. I'm not sure say me, I don't even know how Tompolo voice even be safe. Even they see and they talk, they do wah 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 wah. But now, Asari Dokubo now, he go come do wetin, he go rest.